What's up everybody, this is DarkGamer001 here with an E3 Nintendo predictions video. The digital event is just around the corner and the hype train is in full steam ahead mode. Now in this video I'm going to primarily focus on the Wii U. The reason for that is because 1. The Wii U should be the focus of tomorrow's event, and 2. I see the 3DS as a bit of a wild card this time. I mean, I really don't know what to expect. We got the Blast Ball revealed during yesterday's Nintendo World Championships, and I think other new IPs might be given a chance to shine. Probably the big 3DS question though is whether or not we'll see a new main Pokemon title. Anyway, on to the Wii U. We can definitely expect to see more footage of previously announced titles. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh my god, Nintendo, the game was released some time ago in Japan and we still don't even have a release date, not even a release window in the West. And we still don't have footage from the English version. But I think those 2 points will finally be rectified during tomorrow's event. Fingers crossed for good voice actors though. And a Japanese language option. Just in case. As for release date, my gut instinct is telling me to go for a late summer, early fall title. I think the holiday season will be reserved for something like Star Fox. So speaking of Star Fox actually, yeah, I think this will probably be the centerpiece of the show. The so-called reveal last year was more of a teaser if anything. I mean, this should be its chance to shine, and I'm pretty sure we'll see a trailer, gameplay footage, and at the very least a launch window. Remember, this game is scheduled for release this year. It'll also be interesting to see if they implement online. I think a lot of people will be disappointed if they don't, but I think it'll be there. Yay, can't wait for all the voice chats debates to come back. So, what other previously announced titles do we have? Well, there's Project Guard and Project Robot, Miyamoto's other titles. We definitely need more trailers in those. Namco's free-to-play title, Project Treasure. That one, yeah, we recently got a trailer for that one. So I'm pretty sure we'll see more details on that as well. Devil's Third is coming out in August, so the game definitely needs the spotlight. And then we have Fatal Frame on Wii U, which is finally being localized. About time. Obviously that also needs the spotlight, so hopefully it will get some time during the digital event. It really deserves it in my opinion. Finally we have Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. The game is actually coming out this year in Japan, I think during the holiday period for them, but it's a 2016 title in the West. I think we'll see more footage of it. A Western launch window would be nice. I'm gonna go with early 2016 on this. Okay, what about content for games already out there? We got a ton of DLC for Smash. But will we see more DLC for Mario Kart? Maybe? Please, please, please give us a Mega Man inspired track, please. Anyway, what else? Possibly Splatoon? I mean, currently we're getting a lot of free stuff. Will we see paid DLC being announced? Quite possibly, yeah. What else is there to say? Well, speaking of Splatoon, the hype that game got probably encouraged Nintendo to create more new IP. But it'd be mad if I tried to predict what kind of new IP we'll get from Nintendo. I mean, this is Nintendo. You can't predict this kind of stuff, sorry. And now, the big questions. Will we see Metroid? Will we see F-Zero? I'd say one of them, but definitely not both. F-Zero was definitely teased with the Mario Kart tracks, but I'm going to go for Metroid. I think it will be more of a teaser. I don't think it will be a full-blown reveal, but I mean, they wouldn't want to take away the spotlight from Star Fox. But hey, feel free to prove me wrong, Nintendo. Honestly though, Metroid is overdue. I mean, it's getting to the point where fans will rage at anything sci-fi-ish from Nintendo that's not Metroid Prime. Blast Ball at the World Championships yesterday, I mean, need I say more? It's just toxic now. I honestly want these fans to shut up more than anything, and the reveal might just do that, hopefully. Speaking of the World Championships, um, Mario Maker, or should I say Super Mario Maker now, that pretty much stole the show yesterday. It would be nice to see like the Treehouse devs actually showing the process of creating the stages that we saw yesterday. That game has a lot of potential, so hopefully we'll see more of it tomorrow. Anyway, there's a lot more we could talk about here. I mean, will we see, for example, Tantalus's AAA Wii U port? There's wild predictions on that, ranging from Minecraft to Kingdom Hearts. I don't know, I highly doubt it's any of those titles, for various reasons. But I'm kinda stumped, I mean, I think whatever it is will surprise us, that's all I can say. Will we see another third-party collab, like, for example, Hyrule Warriors, or something along those lines? Okay, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here. I'm not going to lie, I was disappointed with Ryu being in Smash. Whoa, 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 why? Okay, because I think Smash character slots, should be reserved for those with a strong Nintendo presence. And an appearance on a console that's 2 decades old, the SNES, and a lazy 3DS port just doesn't cut it for me. But Snake was in Brawl, guess what? I didn't agree with that either. It's just a way to promote games on rival systems for me, which is weird to say the least. That's why I think we might see something. I don't know if this is a hunch or just hope. Street Fighter 5 on Wii U? I think it already has console exclusivity. But they only closed the door on an Xbox One port. They didn't talk about Wii U. But you know what? Here's my out there prediction. I don't think we'll get Street Fighter 5. Not because the Wii U can't handle it, but the usual corporate stuff, you know. As Wii U fans, we're used to it now. What we might get is something in the vein of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom. But this time, Nintendo vs. Capcom. And while something like that won't be a smash hit, like, well, Smash Bros. Sorry for the lame pun. I think a lot of Nintendo fans would appreciate some variety in the fighting games department. Nintendo? Capcom? Your move. As I said, this is my out there prediction, so keep that in mind. Alright, and Animal Crossing on Wii U. I'm pretty sure we'll see that. Well, the Miiverse application. That's pretty much the biggest hint that we'll get on Animal Crossing on Wii U. New Leaf was a success. I'm pretty sure an Animal Crossing on Wii U won't get that success because it's not a handheld, but will still be well received. I'd love to see like interactivity features between New Leaf and the Wii U version. But yeah, Animal Crossing is not something I really love. To be honest, I'm not fond of the guilt trip you get when you go back to the game after having not played it for a while. But I know that a lot of people will really be interested in seeing Animal Crossing on the Wii U. So I really hope Nintendo can make that happen. We could go on, and honestly, I think tomorrow will be jam-packed. I mean, how else can you explain something like the Smash DLC getting its own show rather than being part of the digital event? Either way, you definitely don't want to miss this. I just like to close the video by pointing out that these all of them, they're predictions, not expectations. And that's the way it should be. Why did I feel the need to point this out? Pretty simple. Past experience of watching people expect a title, only to not only be disappointed when they don't get what they want, but to also not appreciate what's actually being shown, because they're still salty about their favorite title not being there.
And on a related note, stop filling my newsfeed, my social media newsfeed, with Zelda at E3 posts. Nintendo said it won't be there. Whether you agree with it or not is irrelevant now. The point is, please, please, don't do this to yourself, guys. Don't do this. Anyway, right, that brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Dark Gamer 001 over and out.